9, 8.
You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
I don't know about you guys, but I always forget to do holiday shopping until the last minute. We're here today to make sure that doesn't happen to you. We got lots of great holiday deals for you, and we're going to show off some great books. Get excited. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fat Jack's Comicrypt in Philly on The Experience. We're working on the drive to 25. We're trying to hit 2,500 subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please do. 25th was yesterday, but doesn't mean you guys still can't subscribe. We got a lot of cool holiday deals for you. Call it Black Friday, call it holiday sales, whatever you want. But got some cool stuff. I caught up on all my books. I actually fell behind for once. I've been doing pretty well at reading the new week's stuff before the following Wednesday comes, and I fell behind this past week, but I caught up on everything. A lot of good X books this week, honestly. Iron Man was great. A lot of cool stuff. Only 110 subs away. That's really close. So if you guys haven't subscribed, we're almost 2,500. What books did you enjoy this week, Zach?
I liked the X books this week. I thought Invincible Iron Man was really good, and I thought Immortal X-Men was also really good. I love to see Mother Ray just progressing her agenda. I've been waiting for it.
Yeah. They've been pumping out these fall of X books. Uncanny Spider-Man has been coming out really frequently, and I've been loving it.
Very good. Excited for X-Men Blue Origins next week.
Yeah. We're going to get some quality one-on-one Mystique Nightcrawler time. Hey, Lyle. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Say hello as you guys file in. I feel like next week is honestly pretty light for me. Like polls-wise. Not a ton of stuff, but I'm just excited for X-Men Blue.
Oh, yeah.
Smash that like button, share the stream, subscribe, all that good stuff. Oh, you know what I read this week as an extra poll on top of everything was Holy Roller #1 by Image. It's Andy Samberg, Rick Remender, and I believe one other writer.
Rick Remender.
I think it's Remender.
I'm pretty sure it's Remender.
No, because Remender would be 2 M's. Remender. No, wait. Remender. I had it. Yeah. Okay. Remender then.
I think so.
So that was actually really fun. I'm excited to see it develop. It seems like a bowling ball based superhero, so pretty gnarly. Yeah, Fall of X is amazing. Can't wait for Fall of House of X, Rise of Powers of X. I'm one issue away from having all the Powers of X issues, and then I can read the full event. I like having the physical.
It's a sin,
and I like going back and forth. So I'm gonna do that before this next event comes out. All right. Let's jump into the recap segment. Do a quick recap of last week's books. We had Uncanny X-Men #294, still in the poly bag. Comes with an Xavier card, Professor X. This is very fine near mint grade, and it's $5. In beautiful shape. Then we had Uncanny X-Men 296. This has a Jean Grey and a Scott Summers card. Near mint minus was the grade. $5 was the price. Then we had X Factor 86. Near mint was the grade. $6 was the price. This comes with the Hunter card. Then we had X-Force #1, still in poly bag. Comes with a Shatterstar card. This was a near mint minus copy for $8. Then we had X-Men #1, the Club Bo from Bo Jackson's mailing list exclusive version. This is a very fine plus copy for $10. Then we had yet another variant, very fine plus for $5. This is sort of the connecting image here. Then we had another Club Bow. And then we had another copy of this variant, very fine minus for $4. And we had X-Men, the special edition that didn't have any ads inside. So completely adless, very fine plus was the grade, $8 was the price. Also has like a cool poster layout that comes vertically out of here, perpendicular to the comic. Then we had X-Men 2099 Oasis. X-Men 2099 has some cool characters. Very fine was the grade, $4 was the price. Then we had Wolverine and the Punisher, complete 3-issue miniseries. All 3 issues here. Very fine to very fine plus for just $10. And finally, Batman and Robin, #3, 1 in 25 incentive variant by James Sicko for $15.99. Yeah, I didn't do the Celsius conversion, so I'm not sure how hot it was where Lyle is. All right, so that was the recap segment. Let's jump into some bundles. These are complete story bundles or complete series bundles. So it's either a complete arc or a complete series. Get the whole thing for a deal. That's the goal here. So first up, from Dark Horse, we have Outer Orbit. This is featuring art from Sean Murphy. If you don't know, he did Batman the White Knight. And this is definitely an earlier work from him, I would say. This is from 2006. This is Outer Orbit 1 through 4, the complete series, for just $5. 40 Below, Arctic Circle. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. How many layers do you have to wear? Next up, we got Outsiders, issue 28 to 33. This is a complete story arc, and this is $7. Next up, we got the complete R.I.P.D. City of the Damned series. I don't know if you guys remember this movie with Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds. I thought the first one was pretty fun. Second one was kind of whatever, but the first one was a lot of fun, I thought. Did you watch that movie?
No.
Do you know about it?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.D. It's a fun time. But yeah, this is Dark Horse.
Did the comics come first or the movie?
I think the comics are first, yeah. Yeah, this is probably around the time they made it. But yeah, there was either a book or a comic first. This is all 4 issues of this miniseries complete for just $6. I'm certainly not wearing a t-shirt. Next up, we got Nightclub from Mike Barron. This is actually an image book that takes place before Mark Millar's Nightclub. This is all 4 issues of this miniseries for just $5. Speaking of Nightclub, I finished Big Game, featuring the Millar verse of characters. I thought it was pretty fun, but it was I don't know. I don't know what the end goal was. Like, there was one really cool development, but there's it was only 4 issues, and the first 3 didn't seem to do much for me. Who's that?
Lucas.
Oh, what the hell? But yeah, Big Game. I don't know if you guys read that, if you guys are Mark Millar fans, but give it a read if you haven't. Can I help you, sir? We're closed.
I've invaded. I am here to offer cupcakes.
Oh, I like cupcakes.
How much are they starting at?
Nothing.
Are they very fine new mint?
Yeah, they're very funny. I literally just got them hot off the presses.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. Lucas is here for a
Lucas is
limited
here.
time only. Count this as your special Black Friday sale. You
Black.
can buy all the food I own and all the clothes I wear. A measly 5 schmeckles.
He's going on a new journey
I called
where
it.
he just doesn't wear clothes. Yeah,
So,
apparently he meant right now. I thought you just meant like in the comments.
No.
What is that?
I don't know. I will eat it now. We have
Did you get these on the app or did you?
literally just got these on the app for $4.
There you go. All right, real quick, I gotta.
Let me just smear these cupcakes all over your precious comics.
Jay repossessed all 4 issues of this miniseries for just $4 from Image, 2013.
I was trying to get the Infinity War vibe, where it's like Lucas will return. Lucas will return in the next film.
Zach, don't you want a cupcake?
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Maybe later.
GI Combat,
We'll choose which one you want.
complete series, which is 1 through 7 and a 0 issue
Grab it.
because it was new 52. GI Combat full series for just $15.
There's like a cannoli flavored cupcake. This is actually kind of fire.
Oh, that sounds gas. So you didn't.
It's
I was gonna say you didn't actually appear in the.
Hello. This is like a cannoli filling with cookie dough and chocolate. It has a little bit of like
Crazy.
cinnamon kick in the actual cake.
Nice. Is there another one?
I love that. Yeah. There's another one. You can try it right now.
I still gotta finish my pizza. I'll have this after.
Surprised everyone by returning just literally
I don't know how to do that.
at the exact moment that I said it. I keep my promises. How's everyone doing?
Sopranos update.
Halfway through season 4. Just got through the part where Christopher just got promoted by Tony. And Tony's basically going to use him as a figurehead so that Tony could never be arrested. Also, Tony felt really guilty because his ex-girlfriend committed suicide. So he just handed out $50,000 to a friend because he was feeling really guilty.
Have you caught up on Invincible?
Yeah, it must be a ripoff.
Yes, I am. I'm completely caught up on Invincible.
It's really good.
Matthew Sturges and Phil Winslade. Weird.
I'm surprised how fast they did it. That's like a later. That's like the issue 30.
It's not warm. It's only 40 degrees here. Lyle's from the Arctic Circle. He's
How do you have internet signal?
Negative 40 degrees.
How does Wi-Fi work there? Is the signal not like the antenna not frozen as soon as you install it, or maybe it's made out of ice?
This book is like Fortnite in the way that it has the word fort on it. There's no other similarities.
Whoa.
This is all 4 issues from Dark Horse from 2002. This was born a year after me. All 4 issues for $4.
Have you seen that they've been changing the Invincible name to just that guy from Fortnite? It's really like and then it's like, you know how it usually goes Invincible. It's like I'm that guy. No, not on the show. Just like in TikToks, it's like pretty funny.
Okay.
It's like I'm that guy from Fortnite.
It was a rip-off old series, more like Strange Combat stuff. Weird.
Mortal Kombat.
How you doing, round guy?
Say hello, round guy.
Hey, round guys. I am here for a limited time only.
Marvel Knights Fantastic Four run. This is a pretty cool run.
Which one should I go for?
This is issue 19 to 22, a complete story arc, so you can get a whole story right here from the Marvel Knights era of Marvel for just $6.
The cupcake was really good. Trying another one now. I'm here as long as the cupcakes survive. Once the cupcakes disappear, I disappear. I fade from existence.
Next up, we got all 5 issues of Firearm from Ultraverse, everyone's favorite,
Oh no, Round Guy said, "Hey, go Steelers." Oh no,
for just $5.
those are fighting words for probably some people.
Yeah,
Round Guy's about to get like pulled around the alleyway and gonna get like curb stomped.
I don't really care, but
Me neither.
I just like watching a good game. Keeps you on the edge of your seat.
Strawberry shortcake.
Nice. Next up, we got Countdown to Adventure, issue 1 through 8, the complete series, for just $12. Looks like we got Adam Strange, Starfire, Booster Gold, or is that Animal Man? Oh, Animal Man, actually. This is a really weird lineup.
That is quite a. I'm surprised to see Starfire with them. Honestly, more than anything else. Starfire and is that Eclipso on the back?
It's not Eclipso, but it's some sort of elven-looking person.
Yeah, it looks like
Something
from that like world though.
Yeah. Some ASM back issues mostly spent too much for sure.
Anyone buy Christmas gifts already?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. God dang it, go away.
Anyone buy Christmas gifts? Anyone got anything cool?
That's what people are tuning in for the show.
Yeah, they're buying Christmas gifts
They're buying
right
Christmas
now.
They don't want to see me like eat cupcakes for an hour and a half and then go watch their football game.
About how you get cupcakes.
That reminds me though, we are having a 50% off back issue sale. It is only for in-store purchases. So I guess I'm speaking to anyone who's local. But right now, Fat Jacks at both the Jersey and Philly locations are having a 50% off back issue sale. So come by while supplies last. Just a quick plug.
No, exactly.
A couple more bundles. We got Cover Girl from 2007, the complete series, issue 1 through 5, for just $6. And finally, we got Nomad, a complete story arc, which takes place over the course of issue 8 to 15, for just $8. All right.
There's gonna be a new Thundercat series.
Yep. And they stole David Nakayama for the covers.
Huh. Oh, it's gonna be a Dynamite.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm surprised Boom didn't steal them. Usually a Boom property through and through. Like they would totally grab that.
Boom doesn't really have many
They have a ton of 90s stuff.
like
They get Buffy. They got Buffy. They basically grab anything from what's it called? A space show. Firefly. Firefly. Basically any 90s like cult classic, basically.
Oh, okay.
80s, 90s cult classic.
Live action stuff though, right?
Usually live action, but I feel like this is like kind of up their alley, where it's like they could easily do that, but
It's with an H, not a K,
Good enough.
right?
Yeah.
And it's short for Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Yeah, my parents were religious.
Short for Zachariah. All right, I'm gonna get rid of the recap shelf,
A lot of X-Men.
I'm doing
and
well, thank
we're
you.
gonna jump into some incentive variant covers. I have a pretty random selection of stuff today, but as always, I'll probably save the
He's
old
lying, guys.
stuff.
He has ASM 15 in the back.
I'll probably save the old stuff for last. Amazing Fantasy.
Sorry, Amazing Fantasy 15 in the back wing.
Yeah, that was there.
It's currently collected in a steel box, waiting to be rolled out.
First, I'll do a little something cool. Let's see. Spawn number 1, very fine near mint, for $60. This is the one, like, more expensive item I'm going to show off for a while. All right.
And if no one buys it, I'll eat it. That's the threat.
That's the threat.
If you don't buy it within the next 30 minutes, I will actually eat it on camera.
Page by page? Or like,
Page by page. I'll go page by page. I'll start from the back so that you don't get the ending if you happen to buy it before I finish eating.
Thanks. Okie dokie. Incentive variant time. You want it to sell? Have Elias one-handed. You can't.
I would offer, but I just ate cupcakes, so I
Yeah.
don't want to mess it up.
I can't do it the same way he did.
My hands are
What is
just
one-handed?
literally.
He like wraps his entire hand around it.
I can just here, just for old time's sake. Yeah, my fingers are kind of weird like that. They're double jointed, so like you see this.
Bags and boards were created specifically for the purpose of keeping
Lucas's
from
hands on it?
smearing cupcake frosting over it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that like there was a secret cult dedicated to. So when I was born, they would make it so that I could one hand. Only one person can one hand comic book.
That's your mutant ability.
It's my mutant ability.
One hand comics. That's it.
They call me Lucas Two Hand Comics Boy.
Lucas two comic hand.
Two comic hands. It's
Ah,
like the
it's
Two Gun
Twitch.
Kid, but just with comics.
Never mind.
Hey, thanks.
First incentive variant we got is Origin 2, number 1, Salvador LaRocca variant. This is the 1 in 50. Very fine. Plus is the grade for $10.
Hey, round guy. I'm not selling out. I ain't part of the capitalistic machine. Actually, I'm kind of in the world, but that's unfortunately the way we survive in this society. But yeah, I got a haircut. Like the first time in like 8 months. So.
Okay, we'll just not touch it for the rest of the time. Okay.
Random question. If you could choose anyone to see.
No.
What? Okay.
Next up, we got Wolverine number 1. This is the 1 in 75 incentive variant. Djurjevic is the artist on this one. Very fine. Near mint is the grade. $30 is the price.
Well, I'm down with the cupcakes too. Is more than enough for me. No, they're really sugary. Like they fill me up.
This is a part of the connecting covers that they were doing at the time. This is Jason Aaron Wolverine, so pretty cool Wolverine one. And this is number 1.
You want me to hold them while you eat a cupcake, and you can just
I'm
talk?
still finishing my pizza, so you know what they say, you gotta finish your veggies before dessert.
Before your pumpkin spice cupcake.
Next up, we got new champion of Shazam, issue 4, 1 in 25 incentive. Very fine plus is the grade. $20 is the price, and the artist is Tula Lotte. If you can palm a comic like an NBA player palms a basketball, then you are the comic chosen one.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
But can you one-hand an omnibus?
Oh, that's the real question. Can I one hand an omnibus, then proceed to dribble it down a basketball court and slam dunk it?
Yeah.
Can I bend the laws of reality itself? Has anyone been reading Universal Monsters Dracula? That is really good.
Good book.
That is very good.
Next up, we got Superman Unchained, number 1. This is the 1 in 50 incentive variant by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. This is a very nice cover right here. They did a lot of variants for Superman Unchained, number 1, kind of referencing previous ages of Superman. So this is the Silver Age Superman cover. Yeah, look at the salmon.
Oh, yeah, I get to see it in person. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh,
Next up,
sick.
we got Superman Unchained number 2. This is the 150 incentive by Yannick Paquette. Very fine near mint is the grade. $8 is the price. And this is another Silver Age reference homage kind of cover.
Man, did Universal Monsters Dracula already sell
That's
out?
right. Hit that. It's under D for Dracula.
Oh.
We sold out of the second printings.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up before Nick comes in and asks. Next up, we got another Unchained number 2 variant. This is just a cover B1. This is supposed to be a Bronze Age Superman homage. Very fine. Near mint is the grade. $5 is the price. Did you read World's Finest?
No, I've not.
Okay, word.
I haven't really read most of this week's books, to be honest.
Okay, gotcha. So I shan't speak about it. Oh, this is a cool one. This is Superman Unchained number 3, 1 in 50 incentive variant. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $8 is the price. This is by Jim Starlin. I would say a pretty rare occasion in which Jim Starlin drew Superman, him fighting Mongol. Pretty fun cover.
Yeah, that's pretty. I feel like it's pretty rare.
I've never seen Starlin draw suits before, honestly.
He's usually drawing more obscure characters, I feel like.
Yeah. Next up, we got Sword of Azrael, number 1. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant by Claire Rowe. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $8 is the price. After we do these, we're going to do some more bundles. And then I'm going to ask you guys to stay tuned for some random older stuff. There are some keys. They're not huge keys, but they are keys. So stay tuned for those. We have the following issue of Sword of Azrael, issue 2, the 1 in 25 incentive variant. This is by Mateus Manhanini, and this is a very fine plus copy for $6. Also, your Dracula issue is in my backpack in a paper bag if you want to grab that for yourself.
I'll probably just leave it in the paper bag just because I'm going to be doing more deliveries in a minute.
Well, I mean, like, okay, if you wanted to grab it. Or I can bring it home myself.
Yeah.
But up to you.
I'm just curious, did you guys already sell the Jujutsu Kaisen manga?
It's on the bottom of the shelf, bottom of the
Oh,
first
cool.
shelf there.
I was curious.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. Next up, we got Sword of Sorcery featuring Amethyst 0 issue from the new 52 era. This is a black and white cover. Very fine. Near mint is the grade. $6 is the price. And finally, for this rack for now, we got Titans United Blood Pack number 3, the 1 in 25 incentive variant. This is by Fico Ossio, and this is a very fine plus copy for $8.
Wanted to ask a quick question. Has anyone watched the new Scott Pilgrim show? I finished it. I thought it was good for anyone that's experienced the story before, but definitely not a first time friendly series.
Better than the movie? Or?
Definitely not. I think the movie definitely is still better, but the thing is with the book, with the TV show, at least, it's basically a sequel to the original comic in a way, because it involves like Scott being taken out in the first episode, and then like it's like how the story diverges once he's out of the storyline. So like a lot of he doesn't come back until like way later, like almost near the end of the series, which I was kind of surprised by because I was like, you got Michael Cera to voice him. Yeah. Why are you not using him more? But Ramona basically is our main character, actually, surprisingly enough. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but definitely don't watch that before watching or reading the comic. So it's definitely like after you've watched the movie or read the comic, this is then something for you. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents.
I'm going to take down this rack of bundles, and I'm going to toss some more up.
Part of help.
Those are the little bit more rare figures from my dad.
You didn't know that Holocaust came from the Age of Apocalypse timeline. What a noob.
Sorry, wait, what?
Sis, if you prefer.
Exactly.
My when you said that, my first thought
Silver
was-
Age Marvel.
Yeah, that's why they changed
Not silver. Definitely on the older side, but not silver. I would say probably like 80s is the latest I have today, or the earliest I have
Does it
today.
consider like 80s partially modern or something? Or is it like still bronze?
I guess. But some interesting stuff. But I haven't had a ton of like old collections coming recently. I'm hoping for the coming weeks to have some. Of course, I know you guys are always looking for Silver Age Marvel stuff. And of course, whenever we get anything, it goes on the show first. It goes on the show before it hits our walls and our stock here in the shop. So always keeping an eye out for you guys.
Michael has good taste.
Indeed.
Love Claremont Uncanny.
Here's a Marvel series you didn't know about. Rift War, issue 1 through 5, the complete series from 2009, for $6. The whole series of Rift War.
I'm guessing there's a rift in a war.
I don't know.
If I had to take a stab, sorry.
Wow. This is something. We're also completely out of water, Lucas, if that's what you were going to get. R.I.P. Brashek, Avenger of the Dead from 1990. All 4 issues, complete series for $4. Next up, we got Robo Dojo, complete series 1 through 6.
You really want to water.
Complete series for $8.
You guys hear that? Zach was being real funny. He said, water.
Next up, Shadow Flame 1 through 4, complete series for $5.
Someone's going to take this, and I will take it. It's final cupcake.
I thought you said you had enough cupcakes.
Yeah, but no one's going to eat it.
Can't really go to waste.
I think
seriously.
Zach was just taking his time.
Well, he already grabbed one of his.
Good. Thank you.
No,
Next up, we got Shadow Show issue 1 through 4, complete series for $6. Does the war cause a rift, or does the rift cause the war?
Oh, now that's the ultimate question.
That's the tagline for the series.
But does the Rift War cause the War Rift, or does the War Rift cause the Rift War?
It's by Raymond E. Feist, famous author.
What came first, the Rift or the War?
Next up, we got Shot First by Dark Horse. This is the complete 4-issue miniseries for just $5. Then we have an older Dark Horse book right here. I'm going to say 90s. This is Titan. This is issue 1 through 4 for just $5. I think I already showed that one off. Next up, we got a DC book I've never heard of, but apparently Doug Mensch is the author on this, so that's pretty interesting. Xenobrood from 1994, issue 0 through issue 6, complete series for $6. Xenobrood.
Xenobrood. What?
Xenobrood.
It just looks like a Star Trek ripoff, honestly.
It looks like a ripoff.
90s ripoff.
Next up, from DC under the Helix imprint, we have Vermilion 1 through 7 for just $7.
Why do I feel like I've heard of that?
Complete story arc
Because he just
by Lucius Shepard and Al Davidson.
So much sass from Zach today, huh?
He's a real sassy guy. The Twilight Experiment, issue 1 through 6, complete series for just $8. Wildstorm Revelations 1 through 6, complete series for $10.
Get your Wildstorm stuff before it skyrockets, because Wildstorm Authority characters already got cast in Superman Legacy, so
Yep.
there's I believe her name's the Engineer.
Yeah.
She got cast, so I think she's part of the Authority. I don't really know, but people are thinking that they're going to be taking from Superman and the Elite and just replacing the Elite with the Authority, which makes sense.
Yeah. And the Wildcats series just ended because DC can't keep anything running for longer than 12 issues, and that's like the max right now.
They do. They implode. The entire comics industry implodes.
Yeah.
So they're actually doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Bring Wildcats back. I liked it.
Final bundle, wire hangers from 2010, 1 through 4, complete series for $6. Yeah, I don't have that today, unfortunately. But I do have some Wolverine from like late 80s, early 90s that I'm going to show off later. Unfortunately, I don't have any huge priced items today. That's just where I'm at right now. We're kind of doing like holiday deals at the moment, but that's always something that I will keep an eye out for and show off on the show if I ever come across. So don't you worry. All right, I'm going to take down this rack.
And while they do that, I will disappear and save for memory. As I seen y'all. Bye.
Bye, Lucas.
Bye, Lucas.
Everybody say bye, Lucas.
Bye, Lucas.
Everybody say
If you
bye.
want to walk it,
Sure.
no poor customer first in saying, "Give me your finest comics."
Jokes on you.
Thanks for the
Cupcake
cupcakes.
comics are very fine, but
That's the spirit.
Bye. Have a nice day. What is he, a customer? DC can't count past 12, so they have to restart. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. All right. Let's see. Let's do some brand new incentive variants real quick to catch you up on this week's comics. Just a few more days, and even more comics will come out, if you can believe it. They do this thing where they release new comics every Wednesday. It's kind of messed up, honestly. It's too much comics. Stay frosty, Boney Boy. First up, Avengers Inc. Issue 3. I read this issue. I think it was a blast. Avengers Inc. is sort of a mystery series led by Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp, as you better know her. This is the 1 in 25 incentive variant. Very fine near mint is the grade. $14.99 is the price. Avengers Inc. number 3, 1 in 25 incentive. Al Ewing.
woo.
Woohoo. Then we have one of my favorite series right now in general. One of the best things I'm reading, I would say, right now is Batman Superman World's Finest. This is part 2 of the Return to Kingdom Come. That's right, Mark Waid has returned to his Kingdom Come universe. I've been loving it so far. A lot of setup right now, but I'm getting very excited. This is Batman Superman World's Finest 21, the 1 in 25 incentive variant by Sanford Green. Very fine near mint is the grade. $14.99 is the price. DC can't count past 12. Marvel needs to do the same event 1,100 times, and Valiant keeps getting bought. What else? This one's a couple weeks old, but still a fantastic series. And of course, this is by David Mack. If you're a fan of beautiful paint, this is Doctor Strange issue 9, 1 in 25 incentive for $14.99. Very fine near mint. These are all in beautiful shape because they're practically brand new. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will see you guys right back. Bye-bye.
There's a comic book universe on the streets of Cleveland. Hero Tomorrow Comics is debuting
Violante, the Undead.
Get the new issue or the entire acclaimed library live on Kickstarter.
I'm coming for you, Cleveland.
Details at clevelandsuperhero.com.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you. You just finished the last episode of your favorite new show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience. Comic culture and sales.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
If Captain America's shield is...
Because Hawkeye.
I forgot about that,
Yeah,
that movie.
Quicksilver was his physical body shield from the bullets, which was...
What a pathetic use of Quicksilver.
Yeah, it was very disappointing.
Especially after what Evan Peters just absolutely like killing it as Quicksilver. His sequences are the best sequences in those movies, like hands down.
And they're pretty bad movies.
But Quicksilver though.
No, Quicksilver scenes are really, really good.
Like the kitchen one, like
I was thinking the mansion one.
That goes crazy. They're both awesome.
Yeah, they're both really good.
They're both so good.
But then MCU Quicksilver was like, oh, I can't touch a bullet.
Yeah, terrible. Terrible.
Killed off poor Pietro.
Anyway, as I was saying,
what was his name? What's the actor's name? Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, yeah.
He's really hot.
Now he's going to be Kraven.
Oh, they're recasting him in the MCU?
Well, it's the Sonyverse.
Oh, right.
So I guess they don't care. Will that movie ever come back?
Kraven's son.
It's supposed to be Kraven's son? Oh, all right. Whatever you say. Will that movie ever come out? I wonder. It's just going to get pushed into oblivion, I feel like. Where's Morbius 2? Where's my Morbius sequel?
Did you see the first one?
Of course I did. I see every comic movie at least once.
How was Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle was fun, but it felt like a very like early like MCU movie. Like it felt like very like basic superhero movie. You know, it was missing that X factor.
Speaking of X Factor,
yeah, it's supposed to be R-rated. The Venom 2 should have been R-rated, but it wasn't. What else? Oh yeah, just plugging this, but this is only good news if you're local. But Fat Jack's in New Jersey and Philly locations are having a 50% off back issue sale right now for in-store purchases. So, I mean, if you do claim anything today and it's a back issue, it can be half off if you pick it up in store. But yeah, it's in-store purchases, but it's a pretty cool deal that we're running for now. So yeah, subscribe to The Experience if you guys haven't already. We're very close to 2,500 subscribers. And anything else, Zach, that you can think of?
how was everyone's Thanksgiving?
How's everyone's Thanksgiving? Great point. Excuse me. The speaker's on. Turn off. Takes a lot of effort. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Can't believe that Andy Serkis directed Venom. That was that bad. Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. It was very odd. But Woody Harrelson was just completely goofy.
That's true. Yeah.
They
I don't
just
even know
like
the
the
comics,
wig
it was
that
just
they used for
weird.
him or whatever just looked awful. All right. As I was saying before the break, Doctor Strange number 9, 1 in 25 incentive variant by the David Mack. Beautiful piece of Clea right here for $14.99. Very fine near mint. These are all in great shape. Next up, we have the new image book that I was talking about, The Holy Roller. I think this series has a lot of potential. This is the 1 in 10 incentive variant for $5.99. Andy Samberg writing a comic, I think for the first time ever. As far as I know. Problem is, Marvel tries to do the Guardians of the Galaxy humor and everything now. Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like that started earlier though. After the success of Iron Man's like sarcastic humor, they started putting that into a lot of other characters like Black Widow.
It's a general MCU problem, I think. They just
kinda-
everything has to be a joke. They're like, ha ha ha.
They can't take anything fully seriously.
Yeah, but that being said, I thought the humor in the Marvels was actually pretty decent for most of the time.
Still haven't seen it.
So that's all I'll say. All right, next up from this week, brand spanking new, we got Immortal X-Men number 17, the 1 in 25 incentive variant. This is $14.99. I really like this one.
Let me see.
It's like 3 different looks at Wolverine using his claws, or actually 4 different looks. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, using his claws as basically panel breakups. So that's a very nice cover. Very fine, near mint, if not better, is the grade, and $14.99 is the price. Next up, from Jeremy Adams, we have Jay Garrick Flash, number 2. We have the 1 in 25 incentive variant by Evan Doc Shaner. Very fine, near mint is the grade. $14.99 is the price. Beautiful, beautiful book right there. Next up, also from this week, we have Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World. That's a mouthful. Number 1, the 1 in 25 incentive variant cover for $14.99. Very fine, near mint grade. This is sort of like a Secret Wars 40th anniversary celebration comic. It's going to be a mini series. It's kind of a weird, like, lost history kind of vibe where they're like, this also happened in the Secret Wars, but you just didn't know. But yeah. Do you mean the Immortal? The Immortal incentive? Just want to make sure I'm getting you the right thing.
Do you know their name or else?
Yeah, I just know that. They'll send us a form. I'm assuming that that's the X-Men you're talking about because I don't have any other Uncanny up here right now. I'm going to show the last 2 off real quick while we're waiting for your response. Moon Knight City of the Dead, Moon Knight City of the Dead, issue 5 by Phil Noto. I really like this. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is on. All right, gotcha. Make sure you fill out the form so we have all your info and we can ship that book off to you. If you receive payment by, by Monday night, we'll ship your book out by Wednesday. So make sure you fill out that form, and we take PayPal payments at fjcmike@comcast.net. Thank you. Moon Knight City of the Dead. This is the final issue. Phil Noto, beautiful cover right here. 1 in 25 incentive variant. Very fine near mint for $14.99. And next up, we got the latest issue of Nightwing, issue 108. The 1 in 25 incentive here is by Serge Acuna, and this is $15.99. What else? What else? So I have a new. Do. Got a couple more new incentive variants, and then we will get back to some other stuff. All right, first up, we got the latest issue of Superman. That's issue 8. This is by Edwin Galmon. This is a 1 in 25 incentive for Superman number 8. $15.99 is the price. Final issue for now until next week. You talking about this one? No, this was a mini-series, so this is the final issue of this mini-series. Yes, Moon Knight 29 comes out this Wednesday, but I don't know. This honestly didn't seem to pay too much attention to the main book right now. Like, it was very, very lightly paying attention to it. Superman number 8, 1 in 25. A couple more here.
Just standing.
Okay. Titans issue 5, 1 in 25 incentive variant by Gerald Perel. This is I don't think I've seen this person's work before, but it looks like some nice paint work here. I do enjoy that. It's pretty nice. Very fine near mint is the grade. $14.99 is the price. And finally, this isn't an incentive variant, but this is a very cool foil variant of the facsimile edition of Uncanny X-Men number 141. This is, of course, Days of Future Past Part 1. Very nice foil variant here for just $10.
I know, I like it. I like it. It's pretty.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get into that older stuff I was talking about. I'm going to take down these bundles. A few neat things. Pretty random, but some stuff I thought was pretty cool. All right, just for my sake, I want to finish the last 2 bundles in this box, and then we'll do the old stuff, I promise, okay? Warblade, Razor's Edge, 1 through 5, complete series. Bam, 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 just $8. I'm just going to put it over here. And Young Liars, 1 through 6, complete series, or sorry, complete story arc for $7. Okay. Last one. That's it. All right, Zach. Can you give me 12 books from here, please? Some pretty random old stuff, but some neat stuff nonetheless. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we appreciate it. All right. So first up, from this random older pile, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 366, featuring What is the Truth About Spidey's Parents, featuring the Red Skull and Taskmaster. This was one of the times that they went into the explanation behind Peter's parents' deaths, and this, I guess, version involves a Red Skull somehow. But this is a very fine copy for just $6. ASM 366 from 1992. Next up, we got this book I discovered in the shop. The official Constantine movie adaptation in comic form, under the Vertigo imprint, which is pretty fun. Very fine near mint is the grade. $17 is the price. This has a thicker spine with words on it printed there. This is a really nice book. It's in really good shape. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, Constantine. I gotta get used to saying Constantine because everyone says it's Constantine. It's not Constantine. Constantine.
That was Constantine.
It's not.
Says who?
Says the people.
Who's the people?
You know, the people.
I want to hear it from his mouth.
I like. It started at NYCC, and when I was doing the Artist Alley interviews, like everyone that I spoke to about Constantine said Constantine. So I'm gonna say it's Constantine. All right, here's a older trade paperback right here. Very fine. Minus is the grade. $10 is the price. This is Death of Superman, the complete compilation. You can see got a thicker kind of trade book here. You know, this has been reissued and done many different ways, many different times. But yeah. Well, this is an argument now because like half the people I've spoken to say Constantine and the other half say Constantine.
And any of the adaptations, movies, what do they say?
That's the question, I guess.
Like, there's animated stuff with him in it, right?
Yeah, there is.
So they say Constantine or Constantine.
Constantine pronunciation. I have to watch an ad first. Yeah, it's Namor.
Namor.
We are looking at how to pronounce this name as well as how to say it.
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
Say it. Constantine, not Constantine.
There you go.
But like it is time, like Tine would say time.
But it's also pronounced Constantine.
But you see what I mean though?
No.
Like if it was Constantine, it would be spelled differently.
Constantine.
Like Tine, that is like that's a tine. Like on a fork, right?
I hope those were not prongs. Prongs.
No, tongs is a different tool.
Tongs? Prongs. But you have prongs on forks.
Prongs?
That's a thing. Prongs. Right? Is that a thing?
Detective Comics.
No, I'm serious. Back me up. Someone in the chat. Prongs.
Prongs on a fork?
Yeah.
I'm just saying Tine. It's just kind of English doesn't follow rules though, so it's whatever. Detective Comics issue 587. Fine is the grade. $9 is the price. Next up, we got a special Excalibur book. This is special edition Heir Apparent is the name of the story. Very fine plus is the grade. $7 is the price. Magneto. I think that's what he's saying. He's spelling it out phonetic.
How do other people say it?
All right, here's a key. It's not anything crazy, but it's the first appearance of Pybok the Skrull. Fine/very fine is the grade. $10 is the price. This is Fantastic Four number 358. It's a cutout cover here. So if you lift that out, this is actually the inside page. The tines on a fork are called prongs also, I guess. So there's two names. So but tines. So that is it.
But prongs.
But it's pronounced tines. You see what I mean?
Yeah, but you could also pronounce it teens.
First Pybok, $10. Cool cover. It folds out, and there's art on the inside of the front cover, and there's art around the fore, and it's like a bunch of heroes and villains fighting. It's pretty awesome. Here's another key. Wow, it's G.I. Joe 68. Fine is the grade. It's $4 is the price. First appearance of Battle Force 2000. First appearance of Frostbite, and first appearance of Worms. I don't know what any of that means, but if you're a G.I. Joe fan,
It's got worms.
you'd love it. Next up, we got Ghost Rider, number 29. Really cool cover here. Andy Kubert and Joe Kubert seem to have worked on this one. Oh, that's right. There's a bunch of really cool Ghost Rider covers from them in this era, so that's pretty nice. Oh, also, this G.I. Joe's newsstand edition. Forgot to mention that. As is this Spidey. I knew I was going to forget. As is this Detective Comics. I knew I was forgetting it. I told myself to remember to say newsstand edition, and I forgot. But there's still some more chances for me to say it. This is not a newsstand edition. Very fine plus, though. $6. Next up, we got Green Lantern, number 46. Very interesting matchup here. We got Eradicator, no regular Superman, but we got Eradicator and Cyborg Superman. We got Mongol, we got GL. Very fine near mint is the grade. $6 is the price. So it's the British pronunciation, and he's a British character. So therefore, I'm correct. Thanks for filling out the form. Next up, we got Green Lantern Corps. All right, well, how did I actually covered the number with that? That was real stupid. Gosh darn it. I think it was 281. Fine plus. $2. Yeah, so there's two different pronunciations then.
You're never right.
I'm never right.
Nope.
Okay. Fine. Incredible Hulk. All right, this is a key. Guys, this is a key issue, all right? It's first appearance of Trauma. The Trauma didn't exist in the universe until Incredible Hulk number 394 came out, and now everyone experiences it. It's terrible.
Like Pandora's box.
Pandora's box. Very fine plus is the grade. $3 is the price. Just $3 for a first appearance of Trauma.
Once someone read that book, it was over forever.
All right. And finally, for this, how'd you know? For this rack, Marvel Comics presents issue 107. This book from the 90s is a blast. It's usually 4 short stories. So they get 2 when you hold the book this way and you flip it over when you get to the end. And it's 2 more stories the other way. I say aluminum.
Aluminium.
But yeah, this book was a blast. A lot of creators flexing their skills in this book. We got a few consecutive issues of Marvel Comics Presents. I think they're a blast. You get a lot of bang for your buck. Sam Keith on the covers here. I love him on Wolvie and Nightcrawler. I think that's a blast. But yeah, this is a fine plus grade for just $2. Aluminum or aluminium? Nobody actually says aluminium. There's no
Aluminium. Aluminium.
That's adding an I.
But that's how it's pronounced. Aluminium.
That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's it for that rack. You guys are going to make me have an aneurysm. Zach, can you put these back on the phone?
Yeah.
They have yellow cards in there. Alphabetical order. Thanks. Oh my gosh. So rude. Jeez Louise, you guys. You guys. Why'd you go that way?
So I don't want to cross the camera. I don't want to clog it up.
Oh yeah. Okay. What else? All right, I'll just keep doing the the older stuff that I was talking about. I'm just gonna do it all and then hope I get a collection in next week and I'll have more stuff, but I don't know. Jeez. Alright. More Marvel Comics presents consecutive issues. Sam Keith is the Kelly Jones of Marvel. Look at those Nightcrawler shoulder pads. Nuts. Alright. Marvel Comics presents 108. Fine/very fine is the grade. $4 is the price. You know what else is in this batch of Marvel Comics Presents is a Jim Starlin Thanos solo story. We have consecutive issues here, so you actually will get the full story. We got 108 all the way to 111. So you get the full story. And it's like an Infinity War build-up, basically. But yeah, $4. Then we have 109, very fine minus. More Starlin Thanos, more Sam Keith on the covers. This has Ghost Rider and not Werewolf by Night, but the Werewolf and Thanos. Very fine minus for $4. I'm gonna not read the comments anymore until you guys stop talking about words, making my head spin. Issue 110, very fine minus for $3. I love when comics interrupt their own title and the chainsaw there is breaking the fourth wall of sorts and cutting through the text. This is a comic book show, not English class. And finally, Marvel Comics presents 111. Now they're really advertising an Infinity War crossover. Very cool cover here. Ghost Rider seemingly trying to rein in two motorcycles. Very fine plus is the grade. $2 is the price. I started it.
You did start it.
I just wanted to pronounce a cool character's name right.
Constantine.
Constantine. If you say it with a British accent,
Aluminium.
it's correct.
Constantine using aluminium.
Miracle Man #1. Very fine near mint is the grade. $18 is the price. I've never eaten out of Blimpies. I've seen them, and I can say I've never eaten them.
I don't know what a Blimp is.
It's a sub shop, you know?
Like a sandwich sub?
Yep.
Could be submarines. Could be sub people. I don't know.
I learn words from comic books. Punisher War Journal issue 45. Very fine is the grade. $4 is the price. Shadowhawk 2 #1 with a weird matte black cover with a underneath first page of foil. Very fine is the grade. $4 is the price. Steak and Ale. Yeah, I can't say I've heard of that. Another key. Wow. Another key. Wow. Silver Surfer issue 70. This is the first appearance of Morg. That's right. Everyone's favorite Galactus Herald. First appearance Morg. In Silver Surfer issue 70. This is a very fine plus copy for just $8. And the consecutive issue featuring Morg on the cover. This is issue 71. Very fine is the grade. $4 is the price. Guest starring my boy Firelord. Firelord is probably one of my favorite Galactus Heralds, honestly.
My brother has a Firelord HeroClix.
Nice. All right, just a few more for this shelf here. I got a pretty cool book coming up, honestly. I really do think it's pretty neat. But for now, we got Spectacular Spider-Man number 191. Very fine is the grade. $3 is the price. Puma and Black Suit Spidey. Puma, of course, was one of the first villains that Spidey fought off against when he came back to Earth with the black suit. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting to a decent sized book. Superman: The Dark Side from the Elseworlds banner. This is a very fine Yearman copy for $5. This is book 1 of 3. This is a really neat Elseworlds story, I think, in which Superman is raised on Apokolips instead of Earth. I think this is a really simple but effective twist, and that's actually Superman right there in this Apokolipton armor. Speaking of Apocalypse, there's only one issue of Danger Street left. That's nuts. That's it. Book 12 and it's over. Are you guys reading Danger Street? I hope you are. Tom King goodness. Only one more issue left before it's over. Pretty crazy. All right, one more for this rack. This is Superman issue 76 from 1993. Part of the Funeral for a Friend storyline. Very fine plus is the grade. $3 is the price. Getting all the chain sub shops in the chat. Jimmy John's, Subway, Blimpie. And I don't like any of them.
The subs we should be talking about are the subscribers.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
That's so true.
Mark. I don't remember.
That's big facts, Zach. Thank you. If Jeff Johns had a brother that was also Superman's best friend, would his name be? That got me. That should be the ad break. To be honest.
Someone wants Spidey versus Puma.
All right, Arachnoid, fill out that form for us, please, and we'll get this book to you. The new system. Just doing Quicksilver puns. The new system is if we get payments by Monday night, we ship your book out by Wednesday. If we don't get your payment by then, you got to wait a whole nother week to get your stuff shipped. So this ensures timely payments. FJCMike@Comcast.net is the PayPal payment. Leave a little note for what the book is that you purchased for Mike's sake. But please fill out the form so we can get that book to you. No, I'm sorry, Jay. I have to take Pastor Michael's comment for the ad break. What happens when you cross Quicksilver with the Hulk, the Fast and the Furious? All right, that is pretty good. Oh yes, sorry, I keep forgetting. I think Art Hunter has a bin, subscriber bin. I always forget. My bad. Zach will toss that in there for you. All right, we're gonna take a really quick break. We're gonna.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming dead by sleep.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out, twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Holy crap, Rob Liefeld talking about his book, his new Marvel book, Gen X. That's crazy. All right. Just all this stuff I'm going to clear. Nobody wants any of it. We got first appearance Pybok. We got first appearance of Trauma. We got first appearance of a bunch of G.I. Joe characters.
We love Pybok.
Amazing.
Pybok was in Sword recently.
Pybok.
As a diplomat.
Recently.
Well, to me, that's recently.
X-Men Red more recently.
He wasn't, I don't think he was in X-Men.
Yeah,
except for that diplomatic.
Because of the Vulcan meeting.
Yeah, that was it. He was barely in it. He was more of a Sword member.
Pybok. Pybok the Scroll. But yeah, thanks once again for joining us on this lovely Sunday. Hope everyone is having a great day. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Still got 10 more minutes with us here today. So we're going to keep it moving. I'm going to take all these down and they're going to go into our stock next week. The box is right here. So it's okay. Thanks, though. Did you fill in the gaps?
I did fill in the gaps.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, actually, you have mine. I can reach it. Superman is real cool. Superman issue 77, very fine plus for $3. I believe that is the end of the Funeral for a Friend storyline. But look, we got this shiny chromium cover for Superman issue 82. Very fine plus is the grade. $5 is the price. Really cool cover here featuring Superman's new hairdo and a cyborg Superman in the background.
What are we, Gen Z?
I don't know. I think so. Superman Man of Steel issue 20. Very fine near mint is the grade. $4 is the price.
We were a whole year younger.
And before we get into the real cool stuff, this is the last Superman Man of Steel issue. We got Superman Man of Steel issue 21, very fine plus for $4. John Kent dies, but then he comes back later.
Oh my God, spoilers.
No, he's fine. He's fine, TBH. Yes, Please give us a subscribe. Please smash the thumbs up while you guys are here. All right. Here's a neat comic. You want to know why? This is a holiday special. That's not why. You want to know why? This is the first time that Frank Miller drew Batman. First time ever. First time Frank Miller Batman was in Superstar Holiday Special, the 1980 edition of said holiday special. Did this really come out in April 1980? And it's a holiday special? Well, that's just silly. This is a fine / very fine copy for $15. This is a very fun book that's going to highlight a bunch of your favorite DC characters in short stories. So yeah, first Frank Miller Batman. Pretty cool. Next up, we got Wolverine issue 50. Really cool cover here that tears through the cover. It's a little cutout cover there and has an image underneath. This is Wolverine issue 50. Very fine is the grade. $7 is the price. From 1991. Then we have Frank Miller Batman. Very cool book right there. Next up, we have Wolverine issue 58 with a little terror team up. Very obscure Marvel villain right there for you. Marvel character. We'll call him a anti-hero. We'll call him an anti-hero. Very fine minus for $3. Then we have Wolverine 59. Very fine plus for $4. Codename Wolverine. All right, issue 50 there for you. And my final Wolverine issue I have here today is issue 61, featuring Jubilee and Wolverine on the cover there. Very fine plus for $5. And final book in this batch is the first appearance of Apocalypse. X Factor number 6. Very fine plus for $50. First Apocalypse. Pretty neat.
Pretty cool, guys.
Pretty cool.
Buy it. I love Apocalypse now after the Krakoan era.
Yeah, Apocalypse is great in X-Men Red and stuff right now. Yes, that is right. Tomorrow there's Talking Shop with Miss Jen at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central. Comic Collectibles at 6 Eastern. And Devil's Advocates with Bronze Age Nerd and Kyle. So make sure you guys grab a seat for those and stay tuned on the experience for all that good stuff. Yes, Devil's Advocates is at 10 Eastern. Yes, we are still trying to hit 2,500 subscribers. That's right. All right, we only got 5 minutes left. So I guess I could just run through some more bundles if there are no other claims here.
No one wants Apocalypse's first appearance? Come on.
Nobody wants it.
It starts off the iconic Fall of the Mutants storyline.
Fall of the Mutants?
Yeah.
Not Fall of the X?
No, it's Fall of the Mutants. No, like the old 80s storyline.
I don't know, just Josh. Right, yeah.
I thought you didn't know, like how you didn't know the Nemesis was from the Apocalypse.
Can you take that, please? Thanks. Very true. All All right. A few more bundles at great prices, real quick. Annihilation Conquest, issue 1 through 5. This isn't all 6 issues because the 6th is a key, but issue 5, 1 through 5, for just $10. Annihilation Conquest. Pretty important cosmic event. Then we got issue 1 through 5 under the Marvel Edge imprint that they were trying for a minute in the 90s. This is 1 through 5 of Skrull Kill Crew. 1 through 5 for $10. Next up, we got Generation M. 1 through 5, full series for $6. This is a post House of M storyline.
Is that not during the House of M?
Well, Decimation, I thought it was after. Zach didn't know. Next up, we got Mass Effect 1 through 13, full series. This will usually be $48, but this is just $15. Wowie. I'm just gonna move this stuff up to make more room. Justice League from the Rebirth era, issue 20 to 25. This is a whole story arc right here, and it's just $9. And then we have, from the same volume, issue 15 to 22, which is another complete story arc for $10. Then we have Absolution 0 to 6 complete series for $12. I will always stay golden. Oops. I would bring good stuff if I had good stuff. All right.
Apocalypse with some pretty good stuff, man.
Wait, isn't this the Tower of Babel? No, this is the Tower. This is Justice League Midsummer's Nightmare JLA bundle for $7. All right, that's the last bundle. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. Make sure to follow us on social media at FatJack's Comicrypt, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, come visit us if you guys are local. If not, we'll see you guys at the next show. Good stuff was the cupcake, exactly. We'll see you guys at the next show, 4:30 to 6 on every Sunday. Yeah. And
join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.